If you're transitioning, or if you have creamed hair, or if you are black, whether you're dark skin or light skin, and you don't know what to do, whether or not to become natural, and what others think about it, how are you going to cope, and so forth, you would want to stay tuned. Especially if you're single, or even if you're dating someone, if you're married and you're wondering what your other person may think, or what that potential guy that you like may think, get comfy, because I'm just going to let you know all that juicy detail. Alright, hi everyone, welcome back to Black Hair OMG. My name is Johanna and I'm your OMG expert. You chose to come here today and I'm happy to have you here, and welcome to Black Hair OMG. I just want to talk about my natural hair journey and just what men think about it and what other people think about it and why I decided to become natural and all that stuff. So this video is going to be pretty lengthy. I think at around age 5 or 6, I used to sit. I think her name was Avia. It was this little Indian girl. She was like my real close friend in primary school, and she had lice unknowing to me. I don't remember if I remember whether or not she had lice, but she had lice, and we used to sit together all the time. Like, we were real chummy, and I caught lice from her, and upon finding out at age 6. I was so aware at that age, finding out you have lice and what you're going to do about it and so forth. I just didn't know what to do about this whole lice situation. So my mom tried several things, and one of the things that I begged her to do, like, it was a situation where I was like excited to cream my hair. I guess I wanted to try it, so I guess that was an excuse, and I said, okay. I suggested to my mom at age 6 that she should probably put like a chemical processor in my hair and it will kill the lice. So she did that, and she creamed my hair, and also, although she did that, the lice did not go away, so I kind of creamed my hair in vain. So that is when my whole cream hair or chemical processing of my hair began. It began at age 6. So after I got my hair creamed, my mom had this tendency to like cream my hair, and then she wouldn't cream it back. Like, she would just let it grow out. Like, she would let it transition, and then when it was like a few inches grown out, she would like cut off the straight ends. So I did that for a few years, even up until high school. I was back and forth. Like, one term you'd see me with straight hair or creamed hair, and then the next term you'd see me with like nappy, kinky, natural hair, whatever you want to call it. After having gone through that, like, I was always confident with my hair. Like, I didn't have like issues with my hair and stuff, and I think I really started taking natural hair like seriously when I was in like 4th form. I was like 14 or 15, and we went off. It was around this time of year. It was Easter holiday, and we got break, and I would always like do stuff with my hair, like plait it really slim in slim plaits, and just style it up. I would just do different stuff with it because I've been combing my hair ever since I was age 8. So after I did that, after Easter break ended and we went back to school, right before school I cut all my hair off. Like, my hair was way shorter than how it is now. Like, I just cut off all my straight ends, and as I was popular in school, so as I walked into school, everybody was like, she cut her hair off, because people never at that time, like in the 90s, it wasn't like really common for black women to like just cut their hair off. Not even women, like little girls, because I was a little girl, I was a teenager, so it's not common for teenagers to just cut off all their straight hair and just come to school with a nappy head. So I had curled it up, I twisted it, and I used to like do nice cute stuff to my hair, being natural. And I didn't cream my hair back until, I don't even remember. I think I think I was either 14 or 15 when I went natural, and then when I was about 17 I moved to Jamaica, And then my sister used to go to this hairdresser, and she always used to get her hair like, she used to always use like a blowout. That was the first time I was becoming familiar with like what a blowout is, you know, a natural hair. And my sister's hair looked like really nice and soft, and I went to get a blowout for the very first time on my natural hair. And trust me, my hairdresser at the time, Maxine, she used beeswax, and then she applied heat in the dryer and give me like a blow with a comb, with a blow dryer comb and everything. And my hair was like so nice. Like, I loved how my hair felt. I just loved everything about my hair. And she wasn't an expert in natural hair. She was an expert in cutting and trimming and coloring processed hair or naturally straight hair. So having gone to her salon, I like fell in love with how beautiful she made, you know, black processed creamed processed hair look. And I think it was in maybe 2004 I creamed my hair for the first time in like 5 years. So I did that, and then what I noticed, like every time I cream my hair, it doesn't matter how much money I would spend on products, it doesn't matter. My hairdresser was like one of the best in Mandeville where I live, and she just did hair really well. And I spent a whole lot of money on buying hair products and all these things just to take care of my hair, and it didn't matter how much I did, eventually my hair started breaking. Okay, so I went in between having creamed hair. Like every time I tried, I always wanted to attain like retain length and have long hair. So every time I decided to cream my hair and just try to just not let it break, it still broke, and I still ended up cutting my hair off and going natural again. The last time I could recall putting cream in my hair, I think it was honestly I don't remember the year. I may want to list that in the description box down below, but it was like, I think it was 2010 or 2011, 2012, one of those years. I had put in wool. I had wool in my hair, like where you would twist wool in your hair. My friend's birthday was coming up, and we would always take her somewhere, and that night we were going clowning night. If you are from Jamaica, or if you know Jamaica, you know about the quad. So I think at the time it was a quad, so we were going to the quad, and it was a weekend, and I had the braids in the Friday, and then the Saturday I wanted to like I have a girlfriend who would take hair out, like tracks, go to the hairdresser, let it out, take it out, everything, cream her hair and reinstall them all in one day. And I wanted to do that, so I thought my scalp could have managed that. So I took out the braids, and when we got to Kingston, that's where the quad is, the club, I creamed my hair that night, and trust me, I would never forget. It was like the most awful experience ever. Firstly, the moment the cream went into my scalp or my hair, my scalp was on fire, like fire. Every time I think about it, I remember how my friends laughed me to scorn. Like I was running up and down the house, my heart was racing, I was sweating, and you know, it was just a total nightmare. I mean, cream would always burn like me and whatever, but I was like, this was too much. It's just crazy. And you know, I didn't take the cream out, it was burning, but because you're going to the club, you want to look hot. I decided that I won't take the cream out, and I didn't take the cream out. And upon washing it out, I thought everything was fine. Like majority of my hair was processed and everything. And when I really changed my mind about what I did to myself, the night we went to the quad, and I thought that I was looking fly, things sent me a hump, things sent me on fleek. And we left the club like after 6 in the morning, and then the sun started coming out, and something said, look into the mirror. And when I looked into the mirror, like my edges on both sides had developed, you know, when cream burns your hair and it burns your flesh off, like that's what it does. And my flesh came off, and then the white thing that would run, it was so disgusting and nasty. So all that like watery stuff was like running on my head, and then what the part of my skin that was burnt off, it started like it looked like, okay, your skin is burnt off, so you're gonna see like your flesh literally. It was just not. And then all those guys were there, and I was just looking a hot mess, and I totally regretted doing that to myself. So that day I said to myself, I would never, I know we always say never or whatever, and I was like, yo, I don't need to do this to myself. I don't need to hurt myself like this, because I did hurt myself. And I said, you know what, if I want straight hair, I can either flat iron it, because at that time the whole flat ironing thing and blowout thing, it was really popular anyway. So I said, okay, I could do that, or I could just wear a weave. You know. So the day we went home, we slept, and I washed my hair out, and all the stuff came out. It was fine again. So because I wanted long natural hair, I thought that my hair couldn't grow long, so I decided to lock my hair. And you know, upon locking my hair, I got frustrated. Like, it was really nice and stuff, but my hair gets fuzzy really quick, and I did my locks like really thin. And at that time I was going to the beach very often, and every time I would go to the beach and sand would get in my hair, like, I don't want to be like one of those ridiculous persons you go to the beach and, oh, I don't want to get my hair wet. No, I like water, I like swimming or whatever else. You want to go to the beach, just have fun. You can't let your hair stop you from doing stuff and having fun or whatever. So that day I went to Negril. That's a tourist destination here in Jamaica, and my hair, sand got in my hair. I just groomed my hair and whatever, and I came home the Monday and I was like so frustrated, and I was like, you know what, locks is not for me. And then what really made me cut my hair off is like my friend's girlfriend, Shireen. Well, she's married now, they're married now. So my friend's wife, girlfriend at the time, Shireen, her hair is so beautiful, and she would wear all these beautiful hairstyles. And I was like, yo, if Shireen can do this, I can do this. All I need to do is stop avoiding my hair, stop avoiding having to deal with my natural hair in its natural state, and just get it over and done with. Like, come on already. I decided to cut my locks off. That would be, I cut my locks off like a little over 2 years ago, and then I just started growing my hair out. And I know, like, the Chic Natural has shown me, and I'm not gonna stop talking about her, has shown me that if your hair normally won't grow past a certain length, if you do stuff, like if you find a regimen that works for you, your hair can grow past a certain length. And her regimen may not work for me, but I'm definitely going to try different stuff. And I've seen where my hair has been growing faster than usual within the past like, let's say 5 months. So I'm definitely on this journey, and that's why I decided to be natural. In terms of what people think, especially if you're watching this video and you want to know if you should be natural, I totally think you should do it. Over the past years, I've seen people who I would never imagine being natural. My sister who lives in Maryland, she is like the perfect example. I would never believe or imagine that Yolanda would ever have like a nappy head or her hair in its natural state, because I've never like, I grew up with my sister, and as far as I could remember, she always had creamed hair, you know. So when my sister transitioned, and there are people, I have so many other friends whose hair, you know, light skinned girls who are mixed and their hair can grow like in their backs. I have friends like that who just got up and went natural, and it's so encouraging. And you know what I'm noticing from the other day, Back in the day when I was going to school, almost every little girl had creamed hair, unless it was a situation where their father or their mother decided that they won't cream their hair until they become an adult. But what I'm noticing nowadays, like when I'm watching the little school girls or even the high school girls, a lot of these girls are natural. So the natural hair thing is really becoming popular. It's really becoming the norm. People are becoming so accustomed to it. See, if you're weighing, like you want to know, should I be natural, should I not be natural, don't overthink it, just do it, because this is revolutionary. This is what everybody, like watching little schoolgirls walking in the street with their natural hair and they're just laughing and talking to their friends. That's not how we grew up. Like all my friends, we just had creamed hair. It was just the norm to cream your hair. It's not a situation where we had self-esteem issues. It was just a culture at that time. So the new culture is to wear your hair in its natural state. So if you're worried about what you're going to do with your hair, don't worry about that. And it's all about practice and making up your mind and determining what you're going to do and making sacrifices at night to just, prep your hair for a style in the next day. Or you could do like a protective style. Wash and goes are so easy. Like a wash and go is like the easiest thing that you could do to your hair. And like all the stuff that I talk about, if I have links to videos to those styles or things that I mentioned, I'll leave a link down below. But you can even do like a twist out. Like this is like a twist out, but it's not like neat. I like wearing my hair like rough like this, but twist outs can look neater than this if you want it to look neat. So you can do so many things with your hair. So don't overthink it. Don't feel overwhelmed. Don't let it frustrate you. And there are millions of YouTubers, hundreds of millions of videos of different persons with with different types of hair, showing you exactly what you can do with your hair to survive your natural hair journey. So don't worry about it. Now, when it comes to men and natural hair, as you know, or I'm telling you now, I live in Jamaica. Now, I've never been to a first world country to experience what men think of or about women with their hair in the natural state or its natural state as a black woman. But the men here, when I wear my hair, I don't know, for some reason, when men like different things, and I guess it depends on the occasion or what you do or whatever. So if I wear false hair, guys would say, oh, I love your hair, it looks nice and it looks good on you and whatever. But you see, when I wear my hair like this, oh my gosh, men just stop. Oh, I love your hair, African beauty, you're so beautiful. Men love this hair. And one of my friends would say to me, he couldn't he hates false hair, and he's when he's having sex, he doesn't want to, you know how women are. Maybe you're having sex with your husband or whatever, and you're having a bougie hairstyle, and you're telling your husband, oh, I don't want to I don't want to mess my hair up, I don't want to mess my hair up. And that could be a big turn off for a guy. If a guy is making love to you, or you're making love to him, or whoever is making love to each other, guys just usually want to just feel something, and they don't want to have to worry about am I holding her hair too hard, am I messing up her hair. They just want to freestyle. You know what I mean? So I know that a lot of women who got married to men or who started dating men when they weren't natural, I know that for some couples it's a challenge, because a lot of guys, if you started dating a girl, she has straight hair, processed hair, and then all of a sudden her hair just looks like mine. I mean, it's kind of hard for that guy to deal with that sort of stuff, but I think it really all boils down to the man himself and how mature he is and what type of man he is. Some men are so confident within themselves and within you being just black and beautiful and in your natural state, and if you look like me, I know guys who love girls that look like me, they like dark skinned girls, with natural hair. Some guys though like light skinned girls with natural hair. So it really all, and I don't mind, like everybody has their preference. I'm not hating on anyone. If you like a lighter skinned girl, or in Jamaica we call them brown girls, more power to you. That's your preference, and we must respect what people prefer. And as long as it's not a situation where you're like racial or you're racist, I should say, like who you like, because that's your preference, right? So there are guys who love women like me. Like I would go on the road and guys could just come up to me and touch my hair and say, wow, I love your hair. So if you have a guy like that, a man, whatever, I'm happy for that. But if it's a situation where you're struggling in your relationship to get your husband or your boyfriend to accept your new look or your new hair, maybe you guys can consider counseling. You can even pray about it, you know, asking the Lord to open that man's eyes to, you know, this is the truth, this is you, this is how you were born. You're born this way. You weren't born with straight hair coming out of your scalp, and black hair is beautiful, right? So that's all that I have to say for now, and I hope that this video was helpful or useful to you. If you guys have any videos that you want me to do here on Black Hair OMG via this YouTube channel, you could just definitely comment down below. Like someone commented and asked me to review this product, but the products, some of the products, guys, are like super expensive. So and then I was browsing the products to see what I would really review, and I didn't really see anything I was interested in. But as I said, if there's anything in particular you want to know, any questions that you want, I don't really talk about myself that much. Like if I don't see the need to talk about myself, I hardly talk about myself. But if there's anything that you want to know about me, maybe I do a Q&A video or something like that, you guys can drop the questions down below in the description box. And that's all for now. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.